I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like making up these notes as I go. Also, actually, I was gonna turn it down. I've noticed, I don't know if I'm just a little quiet or Genshin is a little loud, but I've always noticed Genshin do be a little bit loud when I'm watching back my own VODs, because I do that, because I'm insane, because I want to make sure that I'm not spreading misinformation, and then like, the things that I say are, actually coming across as they would. So why is this? Why is this? Why do I have a scheduled thing up? I don't have a scheduled stream. I only have a me stream. I only have the current funny stream that I'm doing right now. Why is Farina bright blue? Girl, what happened to you? Are you okay? I hear that, it's not easy being blue. Anyways. It's Kazuha time.
Me to come along?
It's Kazuha time. First and foremost, it's Kazuha time. I think. No, you're the wrong one. You're the wrong loser.
Leave me alone. Never mind.
Wrong idiot. I need to think about. I want to do a silly, funny, good superconduct team. I tried a few in the past, and they were all sort of friendship teams. So I need to think about who I want triggering the superconducts. And I think my easiest solution here, is to go with Kazuha being the one. And in that situation, probably would just go Fischl. Fischl feels boring. Fischl feels a tiny little bit baby boring to do this sort of thing, but she's probably the best because Fischl's the best at everything. I guess I'll do it for now, and if I get any suggestions that I like better or any thoughts, I will adjust. I'll do something different. I think I don't know. Maybe I do want sucrose. Maybe I want sucrose? I don't know. I'll have to think about this. I'll do... Wait, no. I don't want sucrose. I do want sucrose at some point. I'm just saying. I'm doing a whole lot of saying and not a lot of thinking. Not a lot of explaining. My, I'm certainly having thoughts. I don't know what they are, though. I want to do a Kazuha Superconduct team. Is this the one? This is the one. I want to do a Kazuha Superconduct team, but the difficulty with that is figuring out triggers. I would like Kazuha to be my Superconduct triggerer, but, he only has his burst for, like, actual consistent application and reactions and things, which isn't bad. I would like maybe Sucrose, so I could do some more dedicated on-fielding things. Maybe I just try this out first and see how I like it. I don't really think it matters what you're on. I'm gonna go on normal builds for everyone for the time being. And then eventually I'll swap stuff over. And you, I think I actually do go on instructors for you. Right? I don't see why not. I think that would indeed make the most sense. And then I think I have a... Yeah. It's always the 4-star pieces that roll the best. That'll be okay for now. I could get you a different goblet that might be better, but I don't know how much I care about that. You know, let's do this. This is physical damage. She can benefit from the superconduct going on. This weapon will become her best in slot. I guarantee it. Attack, electro. Oh. Then she needs... I'll just take this one for now, because I don't know if I care that much. Alright. Let's work with that. Let's work with that for the now. Oh, my teapot's ready. I have to get distracted at the beginning of every stream. So this will be my distraction for the beginning of the stream. I can't start doing the interesting things until half an hour in. Hearing that, VOD watchers? Just skip. Just skip. I don't know that I have enough seeds. I do not have enough seeds. I am missing one seed. Hope that pisses somebody off. Wahoo.
This realm.
Wahoo. What is my venti at? Level 6. And then... I'll just wait till next week. I don't need to buy anything yet.
If you ever
Let's go to... Abyss. Abyss has actual AoE checks now. I can test AoE teams. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild how that works? I could also maybe go Venti. Who knows? Who's to say? Let's jump in here. I don't know how squishy first sight is. This might suck and everything might instantly die. We will have to see. Who's my team? Seat Lolly. Seat Lolly. Why is Hoyo so good at making electro units? Why do they just never miss with the electro units? They've made so many bad characters of other elements, but not an electro unit yet. They have yet to fold on an electro unit. Emily, you can carry by yourself, right? Right, babe? You'll be okay. Don't come into my chat and call Razor a bad unit. Okay? We don't do Razor like that here. It seems that my chat is still not appearing on screen. You guys are gonna have to live with another entire stream with no chat appearing on screen. How good is he? What he does? What does he does? How he is good? How he is good. He does thundering furry things. I could look at that in a second, but I need to do this first. The game is also just loud.
Not too far now.
Go! Go my superconduct.
Here comes another.
Alright, I'm like not getting a real idea for how good this is. Because everything would just be dying in a heartbeat anyways, wouldn't they? Do I have to make a real team for second side? Or do I compare with another team that doesn't do good AoE damage? Wait, no, it's not Chamber 12. Making Electro units is easy because Electro have the best elemental interactions in the game. Yeah, exactly. But, like, even so, Swirl is a pretty interesting reaction, but for some reason, they just can't stop making Sucrose downgrades. Mizuki, boring, bad. Lynette, I don't really want to hate, but certainly not the most interesting unit in the world. I think she's only really cool in very niche scenarios. Aoife is about to come out, and he's about to be very boring. Just like on a general, I like how the Animo units play, but from like a general design standpoint, I don't think they do all too much interesting. They just kind of are like, okay, here's a few things that exist in the game. This one does talent damage. This one does healing. This one does this, and then they all swirl and do VV stuff. And Chaska was their first chance at making, not their first. Actually, maybe, yeah. Maybe. Chaska was a chance at making something new and interesting, and they fell on their faces. Because they had to make her balanced. They had to make her all... I will never not have beef with Chaska, because why are her bullets randomly generated? Why aren't they generated in, like, the order that your team is, You know what I'm saying. The order of your team dictates what order her bullets are generated in, so you can control your reactions with her. That would have been cool, and they didn't do it. I have my problem with... Okay, yeah, problem with Swirl is... fair. Yeah. I don't know. I think Swirl is pretty cool, and they're... like aggravate stuff with Swirl, because swirls apply electro and you can trigger aggravates using swirls. I think interactions like that is cool. I think it fundamentally is a very cool reaction. Like, what if the aggravate support came out and they were an Animo character? Because you can trigger aggravates with swirls. That would be cool. I would be a big fan of that. I think that there is like cool stuff that you can do with Animo, and Hoyo generally avoids it. Like here now, I'm doing superconduct things, which I guess isn't really inherent to Animo. He's there for his res shred, he's there for his grouping, which both of those synergize with superconduct. What if I de-artifacted Fischl? Actually, I really don't think Fischl was doing a lot in that team. So I don't know. Anyways, what is the lineup? Okay. I'm going Risley Melt. Swirl is cool because Electrocharge is the best reaction in the game. That's a take. I won't argue it. I do like how Electrocharge works. Not my favorite. But could be a contender for the best. You should be on all the right stuff, right? Just... I don't really need to min-max here, but I'm going to. Hello? Greetings? What is this? Oh, motherfuckers texting the group chat. A secondary effect of Electro being the best element. Fair enough. But I don't know. Maybe I try to do... There's no way you could do vapor melt setups with swirls. Maybe you could actually do reverse vapor melt. Reverse vape especially. I don't know. Maybe that's something I could try out during the stream, because I only have a few teams, and I would like this to be a kind of fuck around stream. And just see if I can find cool interactions. Xiangling. I don't really care what she's doing as long as she has enough energy, which I think she does. What happened to you, my guy? What happened to you? Oh, he got plundered by Mika, is what happened. And then Shilonen should be on the right stuff. Hey, up. So we do our silly first half, And then our lock-in second half. 75% cryo damage bonus. Cool, thank you for the Risley buff. Doesn't really matter for the superconduct stuff, but nice, I guess. Team. I'm blanking. Kazuo. Why have they just been making Sucrose side grades for like all of time? I guess that just goes to show how busted Sucrose was. Doop. Doop. Doop doop. What do I want my team order to even be here? Do I like that? The time the last stream happened was diabolical. You're gonna deal with it. You're gonna deal with my schedule. My non-schedule. Sorry, guys. I'm working on a farm right now, and I can't consistently stream at any given time. I just kind of do it when I feel like it right now. Maybe once I hit 1K, I'll start doing an actual stream schedule. But for now, my whims control everything. Yesterday that Dendro is a fraud element, and I was interested in your take on it. The problem is that all Dendro except Spread treating Dendro as an aura element. That I still have to. I'm still with you on that. I'm still in the. I haven't thought about it enough to get a good opinion on it. I get what you mean, and I sort of I've said in the past that I like Dendro as a supportive element because yeah, the Spread is the only one that doesn't use it as an aura element, which I'd have to think about that. I'm gonna do this floor.
Time to go.
I'm working on a farm, yeah. Why are those voice lines so goddamn loud? Wee. Oh, Lolly has a little bit of downtime. Okay, I was gonna try to burst there. Making most Dendro units get useless other than Dendro application. Well, that's the thing, is like, that is their use, because fundamentally, Dendro is a useful element, and I get that's why they went the direction that they did. I think they could have done something more interesting with Emily and Kinich, but I'm fine with the direction that they went, because I think it's kind of cool. In the same way that I like Linny, they're units that get damage out of having a pyro aura on enemies, but they don't consume the aura, which is an interesting gimmick in my eyes. But yeah, it's like the Dendro itself. The Dendro isn't the focus of the team, I guess, except in like, depending on how you think of it, I guess it is in the Hyperbloom and Virgin teams.
I once considered
I don't
keeping
know.
some pets in my office, but soon
I
gave up.
totally see where you're coming from.
It's just not
What are
right
we
to keep
cooking? We're
small
cooking
animals
for the
to
moment.
be able to see the
Well, we
sun.
can't see it, but for the time being, we are doing Superconduct Kazuha. Hey, dude, get over here, please. You know what? Fine. I'll do it outside of the circle. I can afford it. I don't care. I'm not doing a proper rotation. Dead. How's farming IRL compared to farming artifacts? More rewarding, I can tell you that much. Where is... Ooh, yay, more EM. This chamber... Will it be rough? Who's to say? I want to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on Dendro after this chamber. Because I am fundamentally a fan of it, even though I agree that it is a bit of a fraud element. Like, its main focus is in Hyperbloom teams, and I don't really play all that many Hyperbloom teams. Its position as a supportive element is cool in my eyes. I think I already said that. But whatever. Wee. I haven't even been using Fischl like at all. I don't know my cooldowns. Oh, please. Please. Just get over here. Oh, come on.
By royal decree. You two, time to end.
Playing this like garbage.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Come on, Auron.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of
Boom.
Eastleigh.
Wait, was that not the last guy? There's the last guy. What are we reading? I like Emily because she's an off-field unit, so she can be an enabler. Yeah. I'm totally with you on the Kaniche is more boring on that level. I want to find things to do with him. Maybe like Rosaria as a 4th slot. But fundamentally, I like the interaction that goes on there, and it's definitely easier to make use of Emily as like a supportive unit who does damage while letting other things happen on field. Believe you me, that was basically my entire pitch for my first video that I ever put on this channel. I was like, Emily's the sickest unit ever, please pay attention to her. And she still is going to be sick after Escoffier. She's still going to be better than Escoffier. And I don't care how like much I'm deluding myself, I'm never going to say anything otherwise. Oh, she does more damage. Okay. Escoffier does not enable anything. Escoffier just make the numbers bigger.
Your journey ends here.
Uninteresting from a team building perspective.
Sacrifice is ready.
Whee. No Xiangling. Just brute force him. Yay. Wait until you hear about Hydro Plunge Bennett with Burgeon. That's one of the things that I should That's one of the things that I wanted to be testing a little bit in this stream. I think I figured it out mostly in that other stream, but I do want to make a video. I at least want to practice with it. Problem with spread is it doesn't have any good characters. Halaitham is the only spread DPS and he's better in... Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a problem with it. I think it's synergy with Hyperbloom. I mean, the same thing goes for Aggravate. I think both of their synergy with Hyperbloom is what makes them stronger reactions. Like, you can effectively have Hyperbloom going on the side of your Aggravate and spread teams to help supplement the damage further. Whereas other reactions, it's not so easy to be like, oh, I'm getting a lot of reaction damage and I'm getting a lot of talent damage. Maybe like Overload teams are the only other situation where that happens. I'm the only one that wants Escoffier to be buffed. Yep, you are. You can play Knight with Burgeon, and I do it all the time. That is also true. I have to get over my my hatred of Knight in the non-pure burning teams, because I do think it just feels a little rough. I love how smooth his rotations feel when you have the full burning up time and you get your 5 cannons off. You just do like slide cannon, slide cannon. That feels really good, but I should be open to more things with him, because there are more things that I can do with him. And I think I am, like, there's a ton of things that I do with Emily, and I can do most of the things that I do with her using Kaniche. Just flipping the roles. You get what I mean.
New punch.
Shadow Raven.
Clouds high. Birds come.
Lolling. East Papa.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Hmm.
Odds revealed. Show no mercy.
Okay. I'm still struggling on my rotations.
Suffer the wrath of
But I'm like kind of able to keep
darkness.
Lali's skill up almost permanently. If I rotate well with what's it called? Come on. I've fallen out of my practice.
Lolling. East Papa. Get him.
Ah!
Get to work.
And I get back with sack frags. This is working very well.
Where do you think you're Go. You're free now. Not too far now. Nice fantastic.
You two.
First.
Time to end them. Get to work.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Is she wait? You have Am I losing my mind?
Lolling. East Papa. Get him.
Did I like stop her her skill from being activated by using her skill? I need to figure out how that works, because that changes a lot of how I play that team. I wanted to have 35 red shred with 3 hydro cryo characters for less restriction on team building. I talked about that a little bit in yesterday's stream, where the intent is to be that like you can make up for that loss of 40% res shred by bringing a dedicated res shredder. Like I was gonna swap to Shilonen, but Shilonen or an Animo unit, and you can use them to res shred instead. It's meant as an incentive to go for full hydro cryo teams, because if you do that, you can still get your full res shred and get a unit that maybe does more personal damage or more buffing. So I'm with that. I honestly, my take is that she should do no res shred, or I just think that they should hamper her kit in some way outside of those teams. I kind of like that she still does res shred outside of the hydro cryo teams. I don't know. I might want to keep that and change other things about her kit, like she does less talent damage outside of the freeze teams, or less healing. Or maybe she just doesn't have full party healing at all. Escofia's balance is I don't know. I'm not too concerned with her balance. I'm more concerned with her design. I just think she's boring. That was what I went over. I'm like, I'm going to stop trying to die on the hill that she's overtuned, because I'm not a person who cares about like the max teams, the best teams in the game. I'm a person who cares about cool things that you can do with characters, and as it stands, Escoffier is not a particularly interesting unit to me.
Have you ever seen these
Question
stickers
for
on
knowers, for
any
Plunge
favorites?
C6 Lynette team, which set is better, Marechaussee or the new Plunge set? Good question. I would think, if you can account for it, probably the Plunge set. It might be a little hard. Although you are doing skills between your plunges. I don't know. I need to read the effect.
Let's light it up.
Nice and spicy.
Maybe I should farm that set. Or maybe I should strongbox it whenever it gets in strongbox.
Everybody stand back.
I've like lost my Shilon and Red Shred by now. Oh, I don't have Hydro. It's fine, I'll just kill him through the shield. What is going on with my energy? That's crazy. Tell me you guys saw that. This is why we play C1 Risley. Oh wait, this is second half? Okay.
Get them.
Can I get him in time? Hey! That's not cool. I can. Risley the Goad. I would say Marisha say because she probably needs the crit rate for more big numbers. Well, that, perhaps. Perhaps. I think how it generally goes, this goes the same for Xiao. So I assume it would be the same with Lynette, who is doing mostly plunge damage, although maybe because you're doing skills in between plunges, that changes your formula. So it is... Plunging attack is 1 stack. Elemental skill is 2 stacks. I don't think that her Usia hit counts as elemental skill damage. I don't know how you would even check that. Where is she? Lynette will use Surging Blade. I assume it's not. I assume it's not skill damage. I think it's just no align damage. It's only Animo. Wait, hold on. I don't even know if you can make an interesting cryo unit at this point. I think cryo, to make it more interesting, the game should need a new pyro off-fielder or some physical support. I think there definitely is ways to make interesting cryo units, especially now that they buffed Shatter. Interlacing with Shatter somehow. Like, just because I think a lot of people, like, now that pretty much only res shred and stat buffing is the stuff that is going on, that's the direction that they've gone towards with units for the past year or two. I think people kind of forget that characters... There's not really anyone else like her, I guess, but people forget that Nilu exists. Nilu literally just changes how a reaction works. Not immensely. Bloom still works fundamentally the same way in her teams, but it activates faster, so the blooms explode faster, and they deal more damage, notably. Like, they can just change how reactions function, or they can change what reactions scale with individual characters. They're very, very free to do whatever they want, but they have been doing a lot of the same things over the past 2-ish years. So I think there's a lot of room to go with any, characters of any element. I do agree that more pyro on field or off fielders would be better. I don't think Mawiko was nearly enough. Like, yes, technically she's more pyro than most characters, but she's still less pyro than Xiangling. And I think getting a character who has better application but not as much damage wouldn't break the game. Like, maybe if there was some other sort of trade-off that you would have to do, like worse in AoE, just something that could compete with Xiangling. Because there are some teams that just straight up need Xiangling. Nilu for Shatter would be great. Yeah, I would love a Shatter Nilu. Give us Shatter Nilu. What if Escoffier was a physical support and has Red Shred for physical depending on cryo? That could also, like, I still think that she would be, because I'm not drawn to physical that much as an archetype. I only really play Fremine because I enjoy his gameplay loop. I think physical is fairly boring as far as teams go. But if Escoffier was a physical support instead of a freeze support, or maybe my thought, I mean, I think this is a pretty lazy fix, but my thought was to replace the Hydro Res Shred that she does with physical Res Shred. And yeah, it's a bit lazy. I don't think it would make her all that much more interesting, but it would at least open up physical a lot more, which, yes, I guess Freeze kind of needs the help. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, where Freeze needs the help because Hoyo nerfed it into the ground and made it unusable. Freeze isn't fundamentally a useless reaction. Like, it still is pretty good. When freezable abysses come by, you see Ayaka mains tearing them up, but freezable abysses don't come by very much. So, yeah, this is Hoyo's fault. The freeze is... It's not the reaction itself, it's how the reaction has been treated in the game, and that it can be so easily nerfed. I want a pyro cookie, actually. Hey, I got news for you. I got news for you. We have a pyro cookie. I do wish he healed, though. I think it would be neat if he had healing in his kit, especially because Burgeon actually does hurt you. I want to do also, doesn't have defensive utility? Yeah. That is the issue there. Although I do wish he had, like I just said, I wish he had healing. It would make him a fair bit better. It would make you actually consider using him in a lot more scenarios, which would be nice. But, is this the thing? I think this is the thing. It allows me to appreciate Kave. Because Kave can use his on-field defensive utility in Burgeon to soak up the Burgeon damage. So that's like a silver lining there. Let me take this. I think it needs actual enemies that are weak against with a better DPS. I don't even think it necessarily does me. Oh wait, we're talking about physical? Physical... Okay. For as bad as, that's the other thing, is like, people are like, oh, physical's so fundamentally bad, physical's so unfixable. But Hoyo has designed the physical units to be horrible. Do I do a Eula rant now? Because fundamentally, like, Eula's just kind of a broken unit. There's no reason that they had to make her so reliant on getting specific combos and having her damage be so backloaded. She's just intensely uncomfortable, and also she doesn't have any supports to work with. So it even is kind of impressive that she puts up the numbers that she does, because she's barely getting any support while she does it. Like, if she was a bit easier to play, I think she would easily, like, what am I trying to say? I always kind of talk about how Mika would benefit so much from a physical renaissance. He would, if there was an actual physical DPS that he could buff, because, you know, there's the whole anti-synergy with Eula thing, Mika would be crazy. But also in the same note of, like, if there was a real support that Eula could properly utilize, she would be a lot better. She would still have her gameplay issues, but she's putting up numbers with basically, like, nobody on her team helping her out. So she's kind of been shafted for supports, and her gameplay issues sort of ruin her. And Fremine is just straight up terrible. He's way undertuned. This has been a concentrated hate campaign that Hoyo has been doing. Physical isn't fundamentally bad. Hoyo just fucking hates physical. And it's like, fair, fine. It's your elemental reaction system game. And I don't like physical for that reason, because there isn't a lot of interaction going on. But again, like, you know, you could do some interesting things around, especially Shatter now that it's been buffed. Fizz can be easily fixed if you make a unit who allow your Electro and Cryo off-fielder to actually deal damage. Well, that's also the thing, is what if they just made a physical off-fielder? What if they had a unit that could benefit from other physical buffs going on? Like a physical off-fielder with Eula, Mika, even though Mika... Excuse me, my throat's scratchy, I need water. Mika does buff off. He doesn't buff off fielders with his what's it called? He doesn't buff off fielders with his, like, physical damage buff, but he does at C6. The crit damage buff is to the entire team. So they would benefit from that, and they would also benefit from the res shred from superconduct. So even though there is some anti-synergy between Mika and Eula, Mika Eula physical off-fielder that does modern day numbers, that has decent scalings, could tear it up in Abyss. That could actually be a pretty decent team. And yeah, Rosario, it would be great if Rosario was a physical off-fielder. All her physical damage happens on field, and it's absolutely pitiful. The only physical off-field support that she does is the res shred at C6, which isn't... It's fine. It's not incredibly useful because obviously physical already has its own res shred stuff going on with superconduct. But, yeah. I'm definitely not getting sidetracked, by the way. I'm testing teams. I'm only testing teams and doing nothing else. Eula benefits from Farina's backloaded buff? Not enough. And like Farina, I have to think about this in a second.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Run with wind and fly.
Hi.
Suffer the wrath of Eve.
I should probably do like...
Not too far now.
What?
Fulfill our pact.
Tell me what you see.
Yeah, Sucrose, I don't know. Sucrose would probably be better here. Because the stuff doesn't line perfectly up. I think I'm also, like, this is scuff. And I'm not doing it perfectly. Come on. I'm also not getting my, what's it called, procs. Sack frag procs. Which I guess will happen eventually in a team where I'm using my skills so much like this. There we go. Wow, I don't have enough energy. Oh, hold on. Hold up. I think I actually, that's close to my record. I might be able to break my record with this team if I play it
Time to go.
kinda well. Or maybe I should just go Sucrose. Maybe that's the move. 39. Okay, yeah, this is the new goal of the stream now. I could also, my other thought of this. Oh wait, that's what it was. That was my other thought. Silly. Silly. Okay. We're getting real silly here. I need to start strongboxing Thundering Fury, because I use it so much, and I use it for so many different reasons. I feel like I never have the right pieces for it. Take the shit one. Take the shit one. Go with that, and then I do have... Oh, it's right there. Mika is just mean. Indeed he is. Mika should buff everybody. It should be a full party buff. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? Actually, no, that would be... Oh, if there was like a physical off-field DPS that did... Or an electro off-field DPS that did physical damage. I'm thinking Mika, them, Eula, Farina could make for actually kind of a crazy team. For now, I'm just gonna do I could... I think Seat Lolly is probably still best on Instructor. I don't know. I might put Aura on Instructor. I don't think it matters all that much. Whatever. And then you get your VV pieces. Do I have anything with better ER than that? No? Great. Oh, and I can't even do that because I need to use this. Because I still don't have a VV ER circlet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. On the struggle bus. Oh wait, no, we take this. But yeah, was I saying something before I got distracted and started talking about physical? I don't remember.
Time to go.
Let's do our thing. This could work out better, this could work out worse. Not too sure yet.
Not too far now. Go. You're free.
Show no mercy.
Whee.
Pop up.
As one with wind and cloud.
Animal test.
Tell me what you see.
Get to work. Fulfill our path.
Animal hyperstasis.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Stand clear.
This is like, I should probably position myself a little better.
Time to say hello.
I also need to remember.
Absorption test.
I think Seat Lolly does need a bit more energy, so maybe, oh wait. Never mind, I'll just finish this up.
Time to end.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Oh, come on.
One with wind and cloud.
I considered also doing this like a shatter type thing.
Get to work. Fulfill our path.
Free.
Animal hyperstasis simulation. Animal test 60 degrees.
I also, I should start jump canceling on Sucrose.
Easily. Get to work.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
I feel like I have really bad uptime on Seat Lolly compared to the other team. I don't really know why. Is that just like a me problem? Is that just a rotation problem?
Go. You're free now.
Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308.
I think that's just a me problem. Do a Fremine guide? But maybe when he gets a rerun. I could consider it. There's definitely some goofy stuff to do with Fremine. He's not just a physical character. Fun fact, I learned about Fremine the other day. I'm already kind of spoiling the surprise. But, Diluc is not the best slot in Melt Plunge. Like, the team, the basic Seat Lolly, Sean Yoon Bennett team. Diluc is not best. It is actually Fremine. Because I think Diluc, he has the higher plunge multiplier than everybody else. But I clicked the wrong thing. Because, and he also has higher base stats than Fremine. But because Fremine gets normal attack levels in his constellation, his plunge multiplier catches up. And also because he's a cryo character, he can apply one extra instance of cryo and get one more melted plunge than Diluc can. So that, I know that it's very hard to do. I could mess around with that in this stream. I could throw it onto the list. But, yeah, I could look into some Fremine stuff. He's a fun character that I enjoy talking about.
Fulfill our pact.
Come on.
Show no mercy. Get to work.
Eh.
You two. Time to
Hey, get over here, dude.
show no mercy.
Not too far now.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
How did that absorb cryo or hydro?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Stand clear.
Wind strike. One with wind and cloud.
Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy. You two. Time to end.
Swirl. Mark 2. Absorption.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Oh no! I'm floundering a little with my rotation because I'm not used to sucrose now.
Animal test 63.
Okay, I think I found something now.
Go. You're free now. One with wind and cloud.
Fulfill our pact. Lolly. Eat Papa.
Oh wait,
Time to say hello. Farewell.
I think I've actually found it. I think I'm gonna be able to get a new record here. Okay. Alright, okay. That's fun. I actually do really like how that team rotates. That's goofy. I don't know. I don't know how much this is doing. But I don't want to just put them both on VV. I don't know. Okay, for you... I could do one of them on instructor. You get... They get diminishing returns after a certain point with EM, so I don't know how much I really want to min-max my EM stuff going on. Maybe I do just try with my improved rotation, and I see how that works. I could also use some defensive utility here, but I would have to replace... I'm using both my sac frags here, and I would have to replace one of them with Proto Amber. Probably Sucrose's? I don't know. Let's do Wee!
Get to work. Suffer the wrath.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
Ah! Please, please. Please, why are you frozen? Why was she frozen for so long?
Tell me what you see.
Fulfill our pact. You two. Time to end them.
I think this is an issue of,
Farewell.
I think this is an issue of me using, like, all my stuff on Feet Lolly, like my 2 skills and my burst.
Get to work.
Whereas before, I was kind of rotating,
Time to say hello.
like a more quick swappy type thing. Like that. Hold on.
Papa. Get him.
I don't know.
Adorn my night. Free.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis.
Please die. And also, if I don't kill one of the bishops, this team is doing a lot worse in single target, so I kind of get punished.
Clouds high. Birds call. Free.
Show no mercy.
Swirl. Mark 2. Animal test 6308.
Please?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Time to say hello.
Here we go, okay.
Wind and cloud. Fulfill our pact.
Stand clear. Animal tech 6308. Animal hypostasis.
You two. Time to end them.
Oh, alright. I think I can do that even better. I'm really, really liking how this team flows. I might need to go run and heal at a statue, though. Oh, expedition reward. Don't care. Don't care. Ugh. Weirdly functional. I would kind of think that single animo was the way to go. Although I think double animo, like, it just kind of flows a lot better because you can still get some decent application from both Kazuha and Sucrose's burst and the spreading with their skills. But there's no but. It does just kind of flow a lot better. See if I got arrows is what I'm going for. I'll give it a few more tries. I won't stay at the bishops forever. I do really want to see if I can beat my record, though. I don't think it's too hard. 39 bishops, right?
Show no mercy. Get to work.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Absorption tech. Stand clear.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Oh no.
Fulfill our pact.
Go. You're free now. Farewell.
Squirrel. Mark 2. Absorption tech. Animal tech 63.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Oh no.
The wind knows me.
Get to work. You two. Time to end.
Absorption tech.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Cannot tell what's going on at all. I'm sure the bitrate is like fantastic.
Fulfill our pact. Get to work.
I'm sure this is all very, very readable.
For the wrath of Eastleigh.
I didn't even consider. This has got to be a fantastic watching experience.
Free now.
Just colors.
One with wind and cloud.
Fulfill our pact. Get to work. Lolly. You papa.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Get over here.
Tell me what you see. Be free.
Absorption tech.
What? Come on. Why are you alive? You've ruined my chances. I hate you.
You two. Time to end.
He's still not dead. Thank you.
Not too far now.
Animal tech 6308.
Oh wait, what happened? Oh,
Animal
he lost her burst.
Go. You're free now. Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Okay. 34. I'm getting even closer. This is fun. This is fun. Shout out to the person who suggested that I do Superconduct Kazuha. Because I'm having a lot of fun with this.
Get to work.
Please.
Lolly. You papa.
Be free.
Absorption tech.
No. Please. Why am I frozen for so long when I get frozen there? It feels like longer than usual.
Animal module.
Time to say hello.
Fulfill our pact.
Animal tech 6308.
Who? Why?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Not too far now.
Stand clear.
One with wind and cloud.
Kazuha's burst really just like brings it all home
Squirrel. Mark 2.
for ultimate unreadability.
Show no mercy.
Tell me what you see.
You two. Time to
I might this run might already be dead.
Clouds high. Birds
Animal tech 6308. Stand clear.
Oh no. No, nobody has their skills. I should have just gone Kazuo.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Where did I get Hydra from?
One with wind and cloud.
Absorption test.
He's locked. He's Papa. Get him.
Stop freezing me.
Animal
Please, guys.
308.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Okay, yeah, this is a washed run.
Show no mercy.
Animal hyperspace simulation.
So fun fact, you can actually iframe, because as bishops they do like the laser attack, that dumb laser attack at the beginning of every wave that they spawn, and you can iframe it using your burst animation, but it still steals your energy. That usually doesn't matter, because obviously you've already used your bursts and stealing your energy doesn't do much, but if you've like pre-funneled, they just yoink all the energy that you've pre-funneled. That's why I kind of don't like these guys as testing dummies, but this is just fun. This is just surprisingly really, really fun. Promise I won't do this for like an hour straight.
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Show no mercy.
Hmm.
He's Papa.
Absorption test. Stay clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
One with wind and cloud. Go. You're free now. Not too far.
And this should be off cooldown.
You two. Time to.
Into the wind.
Animal test 6308.
Wait, what? I'm losing my mind. What are my abilities?
Tell me what you see.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Fulfill our task. Get to work. He's locked. He's Papa.
Can't see anything.
Wind strike.
Fantastic.
Go.
Die.
Now. He's free.
Absorption test. Animal test.
Fulfill our task. Get to work.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Animal hyperspace simulation.
You two. Time to end them.
Absorption test.
Time to go.
What?
Time to say hello. One with wind and cloud.
Show no mercy.
Stay clear. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module.
Not too far now.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
Tell me what you see.
Fulfill our task.
Stay clear.
Oh, come on.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Again, I think even if I can beat this wave, I'm only getting to 36. Not even, just 34. Ah! Please, I have to. It feels so close. I can almost taste it. What's this time for this? Is it 2 minutes? It is 2 minutes. It's a little less than 2 minutes.
Time to end them. Get to work.
Animal hyperspace.
Go. You're free now.
Absorption test.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
How did you get all the way over here?
Shoot.
Stop that, dude.
Animal test 6308. Swirl. Mark 2.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
I spent way too much time on the first wave already.
Adorn my night.
I'm gonna restart. I need to lock in.
Time to go.
The Auron might be kind of vital here. I've found that Auron is a pretty big help against these guys because of his taunt.
Stay clear. Animal test 6308.
Show no mercy. Fulfill our task. You two. Time to end.
Go. You're free now.
Enhanced animal module
Here we go.
75. Stay clear.
Come on.
Animal test 6308.
Thank you.
Oh, farewell.
That wasn't even all that faster than the first time.
Show no mercy. Lolly, eat Papa.
Stand clear.
Wind strike. Tell me what you see.
Swirl. Mark 2.
Oh no! Don't hit me.
One with wind and cloud.
I want my energy.
Get to work. Show no mercy. You two. Time to end.
Shit. Time to go. Not too far now. Clouds high. The birds come.
Animal hypostasis.
Time to say hello.
Get to work.
Hey, Aura.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf.
How? Runs over. I keep trying to quit out, but that doesn't do anything there. I'm gonna do like 2 more attempts, and then I promise I'll do something else. Because at this point it's just execution. Like, I know the team is good. It just comes down mainly to execution. Because it kind of solves my issue. I like the idea of superconduct teams, but it's very, very hard to control who is the one getting the reaction. In the case of like Chevreuse teams, because there's no dedicated what's it called? There's no dedicated superconduct res shredder.
Time to
It's
end them. Fulfill our purpose.
very difficult to get consistent auras on your enemies while you're like trying to keep up VV and get your swirls and everything. Oh jeez. Sucrose is just suffering.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf.
So in the end, God, come on, dude.
Free. Go. You're free now.
Get to work.
Animal hypostasis simulation.
Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
Stand clear.
Not too far now.
Lolly, eat Papa. Get him.
Time to say hello.
Die. I'm not lollying, am I?
Animal test. 308. Animal one.
This is a scuffed run. This will probably be my last.
One with wind and
Because I feel like I'm just getting worse and worse runs at this point. Maybe I'll come back to it later.
You two. Time to end.
Tell me what you see.
Stand clear. Animal test. 6308.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Swirl. Mark 2.
Get to work.
Yeah, whatever.
The wrath of Eastleaf.
Wind strike. Free.
Okay. So yeah, there's not a dedicated res shredder for superconduct. Like in Chevreuse teams, it is pretty easy to control your aura, because as long as you're triggering overloads, you get your res shred. You don't have to consider apply an element, and then swap to your VV character, and get your swirl, and then go to your other character. It just is like, have someone triggering overloads at some time. If there was, it would be way, way easier to just be like, make a team where you have an Electro Aura and then put all your EM on your Cryo character, or vice versa. Because you need to have VV units to get your Res Shred for Superconduct, to get your Cryo Res Shred, it becomes a lot more difficult. So that's why I like this variety more with these 2 Animo units, where mostly everyone can just get good superconduct damage. I'm building EM on all 3 of my 4 characters. Auron is the only one who doesn't get good superconduct damage, but I guess I can kind of live without that. Maybe another character might be better here. I like the flavor of having Auron and Sealali on the same team, but I don't know, maybe something like Fischl. I would have to think on it. That can be it for Kazuha Superconduct for now, though. Still have some other things, some other thoughts. I don't want to give up on vape crit Komi. Oh wait, I didn't even test it last night. I got the suggestion, but I didn't test it. Wait, did I? I did test it. I'm like losing my mind. Yeah, I did. Is everyone still on the right stuff? They should be. Maybe a Yunjin on the correct weapon. I could swap out Yunjin here, but I just want to do something with Yunjin. I don't know what. Anyone have any Yunjin thoughts? Any Yunjiners in chat? I had the model, didn't go. Aw, sorry. I can't add a drink water command unless I just get really close to the mic while I'm drinking it and make it very loud. Which I am not inclined to do. And then Nahida should be on all the right stuff. Oh no, no goblet. No goblet for Nahida. That can't be. I was going Fav on her too, right? Yeah. And I think her crit ratio... No, that's fine. That's functional. I could keep going with this guy. No, Nahida against the bishops is going to be the worst thing ever. I'll just go back to my guy. The best guy in the universe. The real thing about Vape Kokomi, I want to do things with Vape Kokomi, but the jellyfish messes stuff up so much. And without the jellyfish, you're just on the struggle bus. I also would like some more ER, because I think this is the only thing giving me ER. And I'm not going to funnel the shit out of Kokomi. I will for like one quick rotation. Okay. That'll work. That'll function. Good day to you too, Victory Vicky. I need more water. I'm gonna choke. No! Dude, go back to sleep. I wasn't ready. No, I just can't. God damn it, I got the crystallize. Oh, it's fine, he broke it. I could also... I could do charge attack or N2C as my combo. Because I didn't say it at all. I'm a mystery. I didn't say what I was doing. But I wanted to do Krikami Showcase for some amount of time. Yeah. I love my Krikami over here. It's like the only way I play Kokomi anymore. The idea, I was originally using Farina to activate Marushosei like a sane person, and I had this Burn Vape team going, because Burn Vape was like basically the only thing that could keep up with both of their Hydro application, and then someone was like, well, if you get Burgeon damage, then that can activate Marushosei as well, so if you just get a Burgeon at least every 6 seconds, that'll work. I was like, oh shit, you're right. So, I want to do that. I want to find a way to make that work because I like the idea of it. Farina is probably better in the end, especially better than Yunjin. Okay, start over real quick. Prepared a whole paragraph on PMC versus Xiangling. Cut it into pieces. Drop it in here. How does that compare? You know what? No, I'm not gonna get sidetracked quite yet. I'm gonna do a few more runs of this to see if I can figure out the combo, and then I'm gonna actually give it the time of day.
Clearly nodded. I leap. Your friends can have your toe. Nice and spike. Interrupt you.
I shouldn't have been dash canceling.
Temple of Wisdom. Butterfly. I'm leap. Break a leg. Into the fire.
I'm not gonna have my burst, I don't think. Just barely. Yeah, alright, that initial burst hit is very helpful when it comes to overtaking and doing some burgeon damage. Complicated because I didn't check if Guoba has ICD. He does not. He applies pyro every hit. Which is part of what makes her application so strong. Yunjin might have to be a necessary sacrifice. Who could I go with, though?
I hear you've got a
I
job
just,
for
like,
me.
it's seared through my mind. The vision seared through my mind. I couldn't shake it. I was like, wait, I can have her be melting from off-field occasionally and also do the, she's already geared, wow. And also do the crit rate buffing. Okay, the vision has been seen. Take that back, Yunjin. The whole point of this is crit kami, so why don't I take the crit rate buffer with me? Min-max my crit rate with her. It's actually important here. Take this. And I guess I could do like this. Let's pray she's... Oh, okay. I mean, it's a disgusting ratio. It's a horrible ratio. It does a little bit more buffing. I think I'm gonna go back over here and lean more towards the damage. Yeah. Not sacrificing much, probably gaining a fair bit of damage. Or, am I? No, the other one has a better crit value. Yeah, you know what? Fine. We'll do that.
Hold the line. Clearly nodded. Nice and spicy.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do a quick little restart there. Letter cap on stream? Yeah. Fair enough. Drop it on like a comment of one of my posts or something. I don't know.
Rest and breathing. Roll. Temple of Wisdom. Into the fire. Shiver. Billowing surge. Yeah.
Was I even getting... I see Bloom Cores. I have 44 crit rate. That... I think that is all 3 stacks of Marashosei. I would need to check how much I have when I have Rosaria burst up.
Hold the line. Boba, get them.
I should also get enough energy on all my characters. I'll let my guys expire. All my pets. There should be a video out soon. I just recorded one before this stream. So I am hoping to edit it tonight and get it out tomorrow. But maybe I'll edit it tomorrow and then get it out on Monday. Who knows? Look at that! 36,000 out of her charge attack.
Allow me. This way, pretty little. It's Temple of Wisdom. Nice and spicy. Eat this.
The Dendro damage is the strongest. Okay. Alright. Okay. If I can figure out my energy with Pokemon, I think this is actually a functional team. Rosaria, 157. I could book with her. Getting Meats leaks before GTA 6. All I do is leak my own videos. I can't shut up about what I mean, look at the title of the stream. All of this stuff is gonna turn into videos eventually. I'm gonna have more stuff to say on it in the videos. But, I'm just seeing what things work. I'm seeing what I like best. Okay, I like that. Now, oh, I promised that I need to do, did I keep my Superconductor Kazuha team? I did, cool. Who am I gonna get rid of? Oh, this is another Superconductor team, so... Off to the chopping block with you. What is it then? All this math for Raiden National is just really what's sending me here. Was it Xingqiu? Did you use Xingqiu or Yelan?
Just what will we come across this time?
Bennett. Why am I like freaking out? I'm losing my mind.
I won't
Of
hold
course
you
it's
back
Bennett.
much.
Yeah, okay, Xingqiu. God engulfing. Not that it really does much. But I have it. Catch might actually be better in this team. I could calc it, but I'm lazy. I'll just do a, we'll just do a side-by-side burst nuke. What am I doing? It would be electro damage bonus. And yoink. Does Xingqiu? No, Rosaria has it. Fine. That's as good as it's gonna get. You definitely are not on scroll. Definitely not on scroll. Maybe doesn't need Fav Sword, and maybe I could get some extra damage out of him by not using it. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll stick with the fire damage bonus goblet and the crit rate circlet. You know what? Fine. I'll be nice and I'll give him the actual good feather and the decent flower. I don't even know if this is that's fine. That looks okay. Team has a second or two of downtime, which PMC can utilize to NA for a bit. And yeah, I was thinking, I was just gonna go over my rotation in a second. You actually, I don't think this is gonna be a sustainable. Like, I don't think I can have a rotation where this, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright, ignore. We're not gonna look at Xingqiu damage. Because I think I'm gonna keep him on Noblesse for both of these teams, for the Xiangling and the PMC version. And then, what? Have Bennett on instructor. I'll see if my setup allows for that. I have something in mind here. I'm just sticking to an attack. Oh wait, no. You have no bless, so you really should be on a hydro damage goblet. Mine are just so bad. I guess I'll take this one. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting Xingqiu build. That's why I keep him on emblem. Because my noblesse sucks. So yeah, we'll be nice. We'll be nice and we'll get you on instructor. What's PMC's weapon for him to have 1.1k attack? Fav. And he's on an ER Sans because that's what he needs to do. He's gonna burst inside of he's gonna burst inside of Bennett Burst anyways with the rotation that I have planned. Healing bonus, yay! Okay, I think that's just what I'm gonna stick with. Oh wait, no, I can go my crazy off piece. 25 ER. Do I have enough energy? Probably not. Maybe with PMC. That's why we have him on Fav. I didn't deploy the team. I didn't deploy the team. This is gonna take 2 rotations. I'm calling it. Fav is overkill in a Raiden team? Maybe. What would I do otherwise? I guess just a DPS sword. I guess I just put him back on, what's it called? Yeah, I definitely don't need Fav and the ER Sands. I'll at least swap out one. I want to keep an ER Sands, though. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. My attack Sands is kind of garbage, is the thing. What's this other? That's ER. Pray that this is usable. Okay, yeah, that's usable. Then what are we on? I have to get the... Oh, actually, that crit ratio is not looking bad. Did I swap to Haran? I did. And we are on 120 ER. I'll see. I might have to swap to an ER Sands, but we'll see. Let me battery.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up.
This is feeling rough. But I'll see how it feels with Raiden Burst. So, wait till these expire. Oh, okay, there we go.
There is no rain cutter.
I meant to do my other thing, but...
Torn to oblivion.
Maybe it's not fair, because, I don't know. Maybe I do just want to put, Xingqiu on an emblem build. Who's to say? Womp.
Know my sword. Let me lead you. Everybody stand back.
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I definitely have enough emblem sets that I could put 3 characters on emblem. But, I don't know. Maybe I should go. Oh no, Bennett is an EM. I don't know. I could min max this. I don't even min max my Xiangling is the thing, so I won't min max my Xiangling, and this will be an equal use case. If I ride an E into Xingqiu into Bennett into BMCE. That just sounds like I'm wasting Bennett up time.
No, my soul.
I'll try it, but
Let's light it up.
gotta do my funneling first because I don't have enough. You know what? I am gonna do an ER Sands. I'll do the damage weapon. I won't do that. And then I think I can swap comfortably to a crit damage circlet. And I could also do a better goblet. I'm being very charitable here. There we go. So what's that? Raiden E, Xingqiu, Bennett.
Witness the power of Gawai. Rain outlines her. Let's light it up. Go in.
Now you shall perish.
Don't walk out. You know what? Fine. I don't really care that much.
Illusion shattered.
Rain cutter. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Killed him at basically the same point. Now I'm gonna do changing nothing. And... oh wait, no, I'm switching out you. What am I doing?
I can't wait any longer.
We'll do Fab Lance. Realistically, I would give Xiangling my better, what's it called? My better emblem pieces here, but, where, I have a pyro damage, there we go. Don't know why it's on Setos. In this case, I don't know, I could do like that. I see how that looks, or I could swap out my flower. That looks horrible. I think instead I go for or an onset circlet. I could probably dig up a better one. I don't know. And then I go for the flower. Yeah. I go for that. And then... still not great. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna see how it compares. What cooldown is that on? Alright. Energy, energy, energy.
Into the fire.
Let's light it up.
I'll let go of a duration. Get out. There we go. Okay.
There is no
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse. No, my... Everybody stand back.
You're toast! Inazuma shines eternal!
I'll be honest, I think that just speaks for itself. Xiangling is doing a lot of damage in this team because Xingqiu is allowing her to vape. Like, this was a kind of okay. I mean, to be fair, it is Emblem. It's not the best Emblem build, and she's on a Fab Lance. Comparing against PMC, with a 5-star weapon. I just don't think it's worth it. Xiangling is doing so much of Raiden National's damage that I think it's just kind of not the best idea to swap her out. I could look into PM, like, I think it's compelling with Overload. Raiden Overload with PMC is cool. But I don't think National is the move. I actually kind of know. I forgot that I kind of enjoy playing Raiden National. I like seeing Xiangling do big number. Whee! PMC just feels like a lot of extra work for a lot less payoff, in my opinion. I would rather play them together than use him as like a... Or I guess in teams where all she's doing is applying pyro. I could use PMC as a replacement and I might prefer that. But in general, I think they do pretty different things. That is ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. You can one-cycle that boss with Raiden National? I forgot that it was like actually a pretty good team. Surprise, surprise, Xiangling do a lot of damage. However, I do... This wasn't on my list, but I do just want to play some more Burgeon PMC. Well, I guess I could use this. Since I'm not doing anything with this team. I don't think I'll be playing Raiden National anytime soon. Even though it's fun. It's Kave time.
Is that the client?
We get to look at the pretty funny man.
Oh, it's you.
I should never play Xingqiu. I'm just putting him back right now. Where are you, buddy? Get back here.
Chivalry will never
So
die.
sorry. So sorry I did that to you. I think this is my order. I had to think about that a little bit. I don't know why this is so funny. Fuck it, we keeping the fish. I know I could go mailed flower. What is this? Oh, I had like two-piece on him, didn't I? I don't really think I need two-piece on him. I'll just do... Actually, what do you even do on him in this team? Maybe you do doo-doo. Maybe you actually do healing bonus. That's the worst thing ever. I guess I could just do Gilded Dreams for all the EM that it gives him. Because he's not doing any of the team's damage, essentially. He's just there to take damage and look pretty. Yeah, the meme man himself. He could be the one on Deepwood. That's probably the best use. Putting him on Deepwood and having Nahida... But Nahida is also not dealing a lot of damage in this team. Because she's not getting any, she's not getting any spreads. I think we can just remember time to watch respectfully and not distract them. It's okay. We were just looking at Kave, and we were all talking about how hot and how much of a piece of ass he is. You're not killing the vibe. We weren't doing that, but I welcome that. I welcome that sort of speak. What time is it as well? Okay. The actual move might be to go Deepwood. What is his what's his skill cooldown? It's 6 seconds? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're doing Deepwood Kave. Sorry, buddy. This is the best way you can contribute. I just don't want to take the time to swap them all across all those different artifacts. Yeah, I don't care. I'm going Gilded. This isn't going to be a very big damage increase because of how little Nahida is really doing here. Where is it? There it is. I need to get so many artifacts. I need so many artifacts. Gilded for the healing. I don't even know if that's particularly great. I think his C1 gives him healing bonus. Yeah. 25%. Okay, that's not the 50%. The Dendro res is the 50%. Alright, Buckaroo. You go on your EM circlet. And then you... Wait, no, you need to be on Gilded. Shit. Dear Lord, I'm just a moron. I am just a moron. Should also filter Gilded. I love playing weird teams. I love having to gear for 9 years straight. No, we want, take that. Take Kave's. Maybe I just need 2 gilded sets. Wouldn't that be crazy, having 2 gilded sets? So then what do we even do with you? I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? He's not doing anything anyways. He's just standing there and looking pretty. Might as well. I have a good Dendro damage goblet somewhere around here, right? Yeah, there we go. I would do this. And then... Do I keep him on the fish? Good, because his waist is so thin. Yeah, hold on. Waist appreciation. Waist appreciation. Okay. Done with waist appreciation. Actually, I should go Fav. I should go Fav. But this would be funny. What's his energy at the moment? 111 is not looking great. I'll go with Sea Lord for like 1 run. And then I will I'm crying. I'm in physical fucking pain with how much I'm having to gear. This might not be the longest stream ever. I don't want to keep doing all this gearing. I have an attack goblet somewhere here. That's pretty good, yeah. Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, wait, no, he still needs an off piece. I totally could just ignore that. I totally could just ignore that. But I'm not going to. Is that it? Is that it? Am I done gearing? I think I'm done gearing. I think I'm finally done. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this robot. I don't think I went on Zyphos. I didn't. Whatever.
Sight clear.
I didn't go on Zyphos. I'm good at this game, by the way. I also give up. Sorry, fish. You're, like, not funny enough for how much you make me suffer. Whee! I really like this game, by the way.
A minute to memory. The temple
In case anyone was wondering.
Breaking new ground. Scanning.
Roll. Make yourselves at home.
No, Xingqiu! Don't tell me you need to use Yelan in this team. And Prototype Amber.
Sight clear.
I didn't even see how much damage my versions were doing, but I assume it was a lot. Don't tell me I need to use Prototype Amber. I mean, I think I already knew that I had to use Prototype Amber. And I just forgot to do it. Everyone's on the right weapons, right? Yeah. Don't make me use Yelan for this team. Maybe I go Farina. Maybe I finally give up and I do the Kave Farina team that people want so bad. Thank you for recognizing my struggle, SJ. It sure would be lovely and not terrifying if someone knocked on my door and handed me a treat right now.
Come at me.
Why won't you crit? Why won't you crit? What's wrong with you? That might be wrong with you. He still has like a 40-something without the Marachose buff. And I hit like 9 times.
This way, Colonel. Sharing my knowledge.
No, my soul. Rim cutter.
Scanning. Feast your eyes.
Temple of Wisdom.
It's gonna be Hydra. Xingqiu is the true carry of this team. What did I say? What did I say?
Breaking new ground.
I don't even have to hit with Kave. He's really is just here to look pretty. He really is just here to look pretty. Come on, I want to like try. I want to try to have a team that feels kind of good. I wish PMC had higher uptime.
Come at me. Watch and learn.
Doesn't matter that I swapped out a Kave, because he's not dealing any damage anyways. Okay, never mind. Even when I burst to get the higher uptime. I know that actually, with C2, I thought for a while, because I knew in my original PMC video, I was talking about like, oh, you kind of don't really need to burst when you don't have his, or when you do have his C2. Like, it's not as necessary anymore. I thought I was overselling it. I thought you still kind of did need to burst, but no. His burst adds, like, 1 second, maybe, to his skill uptime. It's ridiculous. Is that 9 consecutive non-crits? It wasn't 54 CV, or it wasn't... It was 42. Recalculate, but still not that good. Still insanely rare chances. Because I just make shit like that happen. I'm just a monster. I'm a beast. I'm also gonna take a quick break to go pee and let the dog out. So let me get up my screen here. Here she is. There she is. Alright, I will be back in a second. I'm back. I have returned and I have water. And you guys should also get water. If you do not have water. 7.4 chance, not so psychotic. Wow, really? Between just 10% crit rate, it goes from a 0.09% chance to a 7.4% chance? So glad I'm not good at statistics and I don't understand them. I have pretzels too. Delicious, delicious pretzels. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm thinking if I... thinking how much other stuff I have to look at. This might be a shorter stream than I thought. 9 consecutive hits, so it's raised to the 9th power? Yeah. Okay, oh yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. Exponents do work exponentially. Exponents. I love talking like a moron. I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at... I would kind of like to go back to... I'm split. I would kind of like to go back to this. I think my gear is, way too messed up at this point. This was kind of a cool idea. It doesn't stand out to me. I feel like I want to find something more with this team. I don't know. Good, I'm so glad you're listening to the hat. I'm so glad that the hat is working. I think for now, have I had any dumb ideas that what have I even done on this stream? Mostly superconduct. Oh yeah, I wanted to work on this. I don't want to gear more. I really don't want to gear more. This, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going. I'm sick of being stuck in gearing menus. Was I trying Marishosa? My Marishosa has no energy. So... I don't know. What should I do with this? With Plunge Bennett? Vape Virgin Plunge Bennett? That's another holdup I have with this team, is I have no idea what I would call it. And that's a bit of a problem. Is this what I do? Is this actually what I do? Hold on. That's a hideous, hideous little crit ratio. And I would need to actually farm stuff to make it look any good at all. But as long as the build is functional. 180 ER. Oh, because he ascends with energy recharge too, so that makes it a bit easier. What would I go, though? What weapon would I go? I guess Haran would make sense. I don't know. Maybe I could just stick with Alley Flash. It feels kind of appropriate. There's always comments on the team names, but I have to know why that team is called the White Man. There's never comments on the team name. There are comments on the team names. There's never reasons. Because I've swapped my teams around so much that eventually I was just like, I need to I just named them all. And they're all meaningless. They're just like, I think this would be funny if I had these as my team names. Like, my lungs hurt. There's no reasoning behind that one. I genuinely think the only one that had good reasoning was Industry Plants, which was my Sino team. But it's not even a Sino team anymore. It's like not my dedicated Sino slot anymore. Swaggets United actually does have to, like, it happens to be pretty appropriate fairly often. Swaggets United is my personal favorite, yeah. It might be mine too. It tends to work out a lot because I play a lot of funny little homosexuals. Funny little swagged out homosexuals. So yeah, the white man probably doesn't mean anything at all. And good lord, why is this a team? Overload with Ayaka. I don't want to... I need more ER on my instructor. I need so much more ER on my instructor. I guess I could go, what's my thing with the highest? Yeah, sure. HP with ER. Substat is nice. And then crit rate with 4% ER. 204 might be functional. What is her bridge cost? She's a 60. Okay. You're set, you're set. You should be set. You're set. And then this. I think, yeah, this is the best we're gonna get out of you. So, oh my god, she's... Wow. Okay, incredible. Why is Sino an industry plant? The entire joke was just plant. Because it was always a Dender team. I would always make my Sino teams Dender teams, and the joke is plants. It wasn't a good joke. But it existed. Which one was this? This is Pooh Wizard. I don't know why, but that one feels appropriate. I already asked if her hold skill generates more particles than her tap, and I forget. I don't think it does. That's 3 particles, but it may just be a chance on both versions of her skill. 2. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm not gonna do any testing. Candice Genshin Impact. Not Candace Owens. I'd rather not look up her. Advanced property. Oh, gameplay notes. Oh no, it's 2 if it was pressed and 3 if it was held. Okay. Cool. So it does matter. Rotation? Rotation.
Memory. Make yourselves at home.
Brave cloud converge. Too easy. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Hey, let me...
Adventure. Let's light it up.
Okay, alright. I just, like, forgot my rotation for a second there.
We go.
Grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Seize the sky. Pin them down. Greatness is left. Going in. Let's light it up.
It's like...
Adventure time.
This guy also sucks against Plunge. So maybe I should do a different boss. I could do that guy. I don't know. Who stands still? You do, probably, for a long enough time. Probably. Hopefully. Because I think I already have this team kind of figured out. I would need to look more into artifact stuff. I like everybody except Bennett, really. There's probably a better thing to do. It's weird because my damage is so diversified. It's in vaped plunge attacks and Burgeon. And Bennett is the damage dealer on both of them.
Off we go.
And I don't know, let me check my durations on these. This is 15 with an added 5 seconds, it's 20, so that, yeah, that's the longest thing I have on my team.
Make way. You. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Why am I getting two? Oh wait, I'm just missing the crits, aren't I? I was thinking for a moment, it's like, why am I getting 2 instances of hydro damage? It's because of the plunge. It's because I'm hitting him with the plunge on the way down. Thank God that doesn't apply any hydro. That would straight ruin the team.
This way, Turtle. Make yourselves at home.
Strike cloud confirmed. Ha, too easy. Greatest is left. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Okay. Maybe I just need to get some more energy on Candace so I can actually start the rotation while she has her burst. Whee! I'm just teleporting back. I can farm energy off of this guy. This guy over here. This funny feller. I would like to do some normal attack stuff with Candace. Maybe for the Yunjin team I will just steal Vape Candace. Maybe I'll just start using it. Maybe I won't make a video about it, which is kind of sad because I want to find a use for Yunjin and make a video about her. But if the best use case is a team that already has a video made by someone else, maybe she will just be doomed to obscurity.
Make way. Please.
I,
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
okay.
Sharing my knowledge.
Long ass burst animation. Where'd she go? Simon, where are you? I can't stun him. Is there another boss that I could do this against that doesn't run away? That stands still and doesn't run away after 30 seconds? Probably not. I could give up on the, I don't know what I would even give up on in this team, because I like the idea of Plunge Vape Bennett. But then you need another Pyro Applier. I'll think for a second. Fontaine Gravity Machine, maybe? Maybe? Do you hit your head against him when you jump? I forget about this guy. Or do you mean the local legend? Because I could also do the local legend. Wee, wee, wee. Call me a little piggy. The way I... Never mind, you get the joke. I didn't mean to do that! This is the worst day ever. You don't have enough energy, so...
Put them down.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna have to restart now. Did I even have to restart? Because that guy doesn't go invincible. I just teleported away assuming that he would go invincible. I'm treating him like Simon. I'm so sorry, sir. I know you're not Simon, but I forget these things.
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves a home.
Seize the scars. Yield. Grant us your blessing. Going in. Let's light it up.
I'm just not getting crits. Or hitting it at all? What?
The Temple of Wisdom.
Skyward. Got him. Make way for the do your work.
Uh,
Hear my grip. Everybody stand back. Yeah. Let's light it up.
Alright, you know what? I actually do kind of like the feel of that. If I'm gonna be honest, I think this is mainly hampered by my shitty artifacts here. I think it would feel a lot better if I had some better gilded pieces, but I don't. So maybe I just have to farm a little bit more before that video happens. I have to like make a list now of what I need to prioritize when I'm farming. That might be the most important. Although, let's see, the other thing that I tried was Marshose. I don't know how consistent I can be with it. We can at least test it, though. And see if it feels any better. Because you can get some, you can get hit and have your HP change via the Burgeons.
Wow. Where did that come from?
Maybe here we actually do just go. But the issue there is I don't have an EER. I guess sticking with this gets me a little bit of ER. 150. I'll see if it's enough. I'm overcapping a tiny bit. We'll have to live with it. Thank you for the recommendation on this guy, though. Because he actually works better than I realized. Let's just statue of the 7-hit to make sure that he respawns. He has to be back by now, right? He's gotta be back. There's no way he's not back. There he is. There he is. Wait a few seconds for that to go off cooldown. Hey, dude. I don't even, like, know this dude's attacks. I've barely ever paid attention to him. Oh, what? I meant to burst before doing that.
Grant us your blessing. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Oh, he did this stupid dodge thing.
Light it up.
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Got him. Skyward.
I wouldn't say it feels significantly better. Okay.
Going in.
Actually, wait, no, that kind of did. Maybe it is the artifacts. I still get the feeling that Gilded is the best because I get decent damage on... I don't know. I don't want to have to do calculations, but I might actually have to do calculations. It benefits both sources of damage, but MH might be better because it seems like my my plunge damage is the superior source by far. Okay, that's neat. I like that. I think I'd be comfortable showing that off then. I might have to... That'd probably end up being a shorter video. I don't know. Do I have a ton to say about this? Yeah, it probably would just end up being a shorter one. Let's look at the list. Let's look at the list. See what else I can think of. Oh, did I just... Does anyone know how to DPS Kirara? I guess I should ask while I'm on stream, because I could not think. Mainly just for what gear I would put on her. What, mostly artifacts. I think I just went with a two-piece. And did okay, but is there even a 4-piece that would work on her? I guess Emblem if you like wanted to spec all the way into her burst damage. But I feel like there's nothing that works comfortably enough on her. Whatever. I'll do... You can get broken up. White man can be destroyed. Because I want to do... Do I even really want to do it? It's going to take more gearing. It's going to take more gearing. I don't even have Kirara. Get on that. Oh, you're a newer player then. Hello, welcome. Newer. I guess Simulanka was like almost a year ago now. That hurts my head to think about. You just skipped out on Simulanka then? I guess people can take breaks. You are a 1.0 player, yeah, okay. Hell yeah. I just forget that people are allowed to take breaks. I'm not allowed to take breaks. Everybody else is, but I'm not. My brain is melting. Maybe that's a sign. Oh yeah, Candace isn't even leveled up that much.
There's still a long road ahead.
Why'd I like default to PMC? I guess I could just toss in Bennett.
I won't hold you back. Much.
I don't know. Bennett feels like he's the full send MH Farina Kirara. Break from 3.5 to 5.3. Incredible self-control you have there. Avoiding the gamble for that long. That's the thing, is I guess MH Farina would be the way to go. I wanted to use her in where is it? I wanted to use her in this team. I want to use her with the Onsan in a spread team was my main goal. Because the Onsan is actually a decent Kirara buff. And I've mentioned it in a video and maybe a live stream, I don't know. I've mentioned it a few times and I would like to do something with these two. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm at a loss here. This team did fine. This is that team, maybe I stole it. I definitely did steal it from that video I was talking about yesterday of the Kenai 36 star with DPS Kirara. And so what if she got carried by Nahida? It was Kirara on field and she did a lot of big numbers. Do I have Sino? Yes, I do. I love my boy Sino. I use Sino all the gosh dang time. I don't even know. Do I have him in a team right now? No, I disbanded. I was just using him this morning for a video I recorded. But that has been lost to the waves of time. Full cure. Any Farina Kirara team I just think would inevitably turn into a Hyper Bloom team. And that feels disingenuous. Am I overthinking this? I don't know. It just feels lame to use Farina, Farina for the sake of getting a big number. It's like, oh, I could do that with anybody. I try to only use Farina where she has some direct synergy. Which happens to be a lot because she's a very flexible character. I don't know. You're right on the point of like then you could force Marcia say and that would definitely be good. I again come across my point of not having enough ER on my Marcia say set. I need to level up more MH sets. If you spread and Nahida has Deepwood, it's dealer's choice, but on Kirara. I could do a fuck it emblem. I could do a fuck it emblem just for the big number of it. I was doing a two-piece, which I guess I think like actually mathematically two-piece combos don't come out much further behind than full set combos. Especially for someone like Kirara who doesn't have a great set. Maybe I do. Like since I tried it out and it felt fine, it didn't feel great. But maybe I do just do maybe I can finish off here with a Kirara nuke showcase. Wee. Get me to the top. Get me this one. Danger damage bonus. And then I think I actually go, hey, where are you going? What are you doing? I actually go crit damage here because I'm going to use Haran. Let me get out my Haran. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty enough. Kirara should have all her things on. Yes, she does. Thank you. Thank the Lord. Maybe Instructor Cookie? I think I used Tenacity Cookie, but I think you're so right on that. I think Instructor Cookie would be good. I forget way too much about Instructor. I'll probably just go fully M. Or I could do like crit rate. Yeah. Fuck it, crit rate. That will be the off piece. She's not gonna deal good damage. My instructor pieces don't have good enough substats for that. Even if I did have good enough substats, it's instructor. It's a 4-star set. She wouldn't deal damage. And she's kooky. So sorry, kooky baby. I do love you. But you're not the greatest at killing things. Oh my god, I did have her. I think I just Iron Sting it out. It doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. She's not gonna deal a lot of damage either way. Hey. Get out of here. And back to scroll for you. Back to scroll. Where did I just get that? This one. That is good, and there we go. Energy is a problem. Oh yeah, energy on Cookie would be a problem. What? I didn't even check my hero energy. 120 exactly. Alright then, you know what we do in these trying times. We go Fav and we hope it works. I guess I could do it on you, ye Mr. Dorito Man. Emblem feels risky. Emblem feels risky is a funny sentiment. I guess if you miss the crit on her burst, it can be a little risky. But it's like, I don't know. Emblem. ER Sands? I could do an ER Sands, but that's less damage. The whole point is I want to see big funny number on Kirara, so I probably could do that and not lose much. For now. For now I'll do this. What is this? I was learning Magic the Gathering and asking my friend why you'd run cantrips. Have you ever drawn a card? Exactly. I don't understand how that's related to what is going on here today, but have you ever cast a burst? Okay, that's the joke. Okay, alright, never mind. I'm stupid and dumb. I understand it now. I think you first? Wow. By the way, this is the optimal combo on DPS Kirara. Which is kind of enough on its own for me to love it. Also, woo, hey, I got a lot of my energy back. Where'd you go? Hey? Jumping around on the cat is the optimal combo. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that so delightful? Because she moves at the same speed as she does while walking, but by jumping you keep up Eonsan's buff better. And she can genuinely like do a really, really good job of keeping Eonsan's buff high. That's why they're so good together. Eonsan can do the damage percent buffing for Kirara's spreads, and Kirara can actually move enough to keep up Eonsan buff. It's really silly. Hello there, Blue. You just missed the most beautiful thing on Earth. I'll show you again. Oh no, you did get it. I'm glad. I'm still gonna show you again because it's fucking gorgeous.
Kinda weird.
Optimal cat combo is jumping around and being a silly little kitty. Whee. Don't have enough energy on Nahida. Now that is crazy. I think I even have all the ER pieces on her. I do.
This way, this way. Oh, well then. Start the roll. Sharing my knowledge. Our bond is strong. Quick as a flash.
Don't go away. Thank you. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm gonna kill him with Cookie. I'm gonna kill him with Cookie.
Out of my way!
Go Cookie! Go Cookie! Nahida didn't do anything. It was all Cookie. I swear. Cat explosion, Kirara aggression. How can you hate? It's impossible. Kirara is perfect. I don't even, it's so funny because I'm like, I don't know that I have enough to say or like do for a whole video because I think that video I watched, the Abyss Showcase, is like probably the best you're gonna get. The biggest synergy that's really going on here is just Ian-san do big buff for Kirara. The rest of it is not all that crazy. It's just like letting Kirara stuff happen. So I don't have an idea that I could do for an actual full video on Kirara. But I still want to make one for this. I am stuck. I am at an impasse. What do I do? Also, this weapon actually looks really, really good on her. I never really noticed. I like it with the Phantom outfit. Burning Kirara. You know what? Bug it. Bug it. What can I even do with that?
The pleasure is all mine.
I don't know what that would provide to Kirara
Got a job
or
for you.
anybody on the team. Would I even use Emily? Of course I'm an Emily haver. Emily is actually one of my favorite. Like, it's between her and Sethos. I fucking love these guys. I love these little freaks. Emily is a gorgeous, beautiful, incredible unit that is the most dynamic thing ever. And I will never shut up about her. Emily, my goad. See, I don't know. Is there even anything that I could do with this? Okay, make your Emily jokes, I know. Let's hear the Emily joke. What do you call an Emily that lies all the time? Is it just like an Emma lie? Is that the joke? It's okay if that's the joke. I don't want you to feel bad. Emma liar. You know what? Fine, that was a Sino joke. Because it like barely even makes sense. And that's what makes Sino jokes good. Okay. Is there something that I could do here? I could go all in on the box damage and go Bennett here. Actually, wait, that is an idea.
I won't hold you back. Much.
That is certainly an idea. Yeah, we'll just do that. Right? Right, it doesn't really matter. Hold up. Am I cooking? Chat, am I cooking? Get the healing bonus thing. Get the healing bonus thing. Where is it? There it is. I think that's all good. You just need to be on the right stuff. Good lord! We do that. We do... Now we don't have Nahida anymore, so we can take that. That's good. That's good. Who stole? Kaya stole. Give that back, Kaya. Give that back, Kaya. I wanted to say a French woman. It doesn't have to be a stereotype, but you can make it one. All French slander is allowed in this chat. If you need to make up lies to say bad things about the French, I not only will I allow it, I will give you a badge of honor. Why do people hate the French? Tell me why people hate the French. Oh, I thought that was a joke. Sorry, I thought that was a setup. 'Cause it's funny. I think that's actually it.
Let's light it up.
Okay,
Teamwork is strength. Control breathing. On my mark.
hey, no, get back here. I'm gonna have to do the whole setup again.
Neutralize. Off we go.
Stop it!
Let's move. Step aside. I'm going in.
Why? Okay, this guy just sucks. This guy just sucks. I have to do my setup better.
Quick as a flash.
Calling Escoffier croissant for weeks because I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, that's okay. Wait, it's kind of just for the bit, I think. Don't. Yeah, it's like yeah, basically, it just is that. It's not. I don't really have anything against the French, but it's fun to have someone to hate, and the French are an easy target, I guess. Because who's gonna get mad at you for hating French people?
Everybody stand. Stronger. Start the clock.
I should have burst. 161. Wow. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That was what I was supposed to do. My idea here, I didn't explain it. I maybe would have actually remembered to do the rotation correctly if I properly explained it. But it was that I use Bennett first. I Bennett burst first, and then I use the Ansan to mostly get the reaction off, but she would like clear the burning aura or the pyro off the enemy while she was doing her setup, and then I do a normal attack on Kirara to get the burning back.
Let's light it up. Yeah.
I need more energy on Bennett. Okay. Whee.
Step aside. On my mark.
Oh, I didn't get the aura in time. Whatever. Do I just do...
Neutralize. Quick as a flash. Start the clock.
That did like no damage. Did that not crit? I wasn't even like paying attention. I don't know what's going on. Just kill it, Emily. Wouldn't it make sense to Kirara E, Ansan EQ, Bennett Q, and then Emily somewhere? Me? I need to check. 8-second cooldown at its lowest. I don't know. I'm getting my scroll buff. I think I am. I haven't been checking. I've been doing a setup that should get the scroll buff, but I could be wrong.
Sand's getting wet.
Also, Bennett's being annoying. Banned to Sapwood Blade. Banned to the ugly weapon. We.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is strength. Stronger. Let's move.
There we go. And I did, I believe. Oh, she's all messed up, so I'm just gonna check you for damage bonus. Why do you also have 12 damage bonus across the board? Where'd you get that? Who's giving you that? Oh, it's Kirara, I forgot. Okay, yeah, I'm getting my scroll buffs, but I am only needing the Dendro one, so. No! Completed circle! Yay, big number. Alright, run away, do your thing. Do your thing.
Extract! Look at the flash! Start them! Going in!
Big number. Yeah, I don't know, it's functional. Doesn't really do anything. Just kind of a silly rotation that I was thinking of. Is she getting carried by Emily? A little bit, but that's fine. We allow our characters to get carried by Emily in this household. The best character that has ever been made. I feel like I'm not even getting that. Like, to the note of sets are not all that important. 4-piece sets are not all that important. I'm not getting that much bigger. To be fair, I'm not building any energy recharge, so this 4-piece set is actually not doing much at all. I'm only getting 30% damage bonus off of it. So, but to that note, like, I'm not getting much bigger numbers than I did on my 2-piece build. I love the stupid little jump meows so much. Exactly. That's the point. Fav Emily, I mean, I could. I don't see the point. Because it's a problem with I could get a little bit more energy on Kirara and things would look a lot better. Could do like, I might just do a 2-piece. I don't know. Would I do a 2-piece attack? Probably. Excuse me. That shit sucks. Oh, that sucks. Physically painful to look at. I could steal some stuff from Emily. I could steal her cracked out. Well, because I have this. Let me do this. Have that. I don't know. I'm not thinking about my... I could do that. And then I could do... that. 82 on 80. That's decent. That's decent, that's fine. And I think I'm actually I'm gonna swap out to the other team. Hi Cookie, hi Cookie.
What they do this time?
There's still
And
so
then
many
you're gonna have to go
places
back
for
on
us to
Deepwood.
explore.
Just steal back all your Deepwood pieces. Take that. Now Nahida might not have enough energy. Fav Nahida time? Probably. She's not really losing all that much though. Thank you, Pussy Destroyer. Which one of you is that? Are you ever gonna tell me? I'm gonna guess it's you. Is this I King of Two? It has to be. Right on the money? Yeah. I think you were... I mean, you are currently also one of the only chatters, so... I didn't do my rotation correctly because I was thinking too much. Fine. Who cares? I missed!
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves a room.
Fall over and die.
Oh, control breathing. On my mark.
Oh, actually, you know what? That was kind of higher. Kind of significantly higher. Oh, but that was on the double build. And that was on the build with the team with Bennett as well. So, I guess not counting that. It was a little bit higher. But not crazily. This two-piece just do it like that. Two-piece just go stinky like that. It's okay. That's why I stream. That's why I don't I fucking hate testing teams by myself, I'll be honest. I like the not only do I like the distraction, but sometimes people do have interesting things to say and contribute. Because sometimes I'm dumb and I don't think of things. And it's probably happened like 3 or 4 times already this entire stream. Kirara. Indeed, Kirara.
This way, Kirara. Sharing my knowledge.
This way. Out of my way. Start the clock.
Actually, this is, I need to check and make sure that I'm getting my I am getting my danger damage bonus. I forgot the burst. Do your number, Kirara. Yay! I'm messing up on all my rotations now. What is Abyss like? It's terrible, right? I won't be able to break through that shield. I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do it. I'm changing my mind. I'm giving up on Abyss before I even started it.
Bond is strong. Quick as a flash.
Did you just jump in place? Oh no, I did that. Never thought I'd add to the streamer. Much to consider indeed. One of those activities that would be more fun to other people. Yeah, I don't understand how streamers do like testing streams where they just like, I guess sometimes they reach out and they're like, "Oh, I'll try it with X, Y, and Z." But I don't understand how people do these sorts of testing streams barely interacting with chat. Because it's like, you are a monolith. Your intelligence is not all encompassing. You have blind spots in your knowledge. Like, what the hell is Kirara's best DPS set? I feel like there's gotta be something that I'm missing. I don't know why. But I feel like there's just gotta be something that I'm missing. You know everything? Well, that's why I have you here, SJ. That's what you're here for.
This way. Out of my way. Control breathing.
Why did he go invisible so fast? Go, go, Cookie.
Terrified. Quick as a flash.
No! I messed up! I messed up! Go, go, Cookie. Get him. What? Where do you even go? There you are. Get him, Cookie. She's so good at this. If you're not Cookie, I would use field damage. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. It doesn't, like, feel bad. It just kind of feels like... This is the team that cleared the Abyss. This is the team that 36 starred. I think she did do this Abyss. It feels like it's lacking something. Yeah. So, like, it does work. If you're good enough at the game, it works. Although she also did have... I don't know how much C6 Eon Sound matters. Not much, I think. gets a little bit more attack. And maybe some damage percent. I don't think Kiara can reliably trigger C6 Eonson. Yeah, she did do it. That was a good silly video. And she even did it with the suboptimal combo of using like tap skills and not doing the funny meow meow jump. I'm just bashing my head against a wall, trying to find something to do with this team, because I really like the concept of DPS Kirara. And I want to find something really cool to do with it. 10% increase in damage? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I'm at C3. So it would only be, yeah, C5 and 6. Which is, yeah, tiny bit. She didn't even show off. I watched that video like 3 times to check if she showed off her artifacts. Did she do it at the end? Am I stupid? Well, 10% also even if it was like 10 or 5%, that's only for Kirara. And I genuinely believe the majority of the damage on the team is coming from Nahida. Maybe not the majority. Maybe it's something more like a 40-60 split. But still, that 10% increase is only affecting Kirara. So I don't think Eonson's cons are all too relevant for this team. C6 or C4 Kuki might have done something. I don't know how Kuki was built either. 35 Nahida and the rest is Kirara. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not comfortable enough to say a specific number. I'm looking up DPS Kirara again to see if she showed off the builds at the end of the video. You're welcome, Shirus. I've given you like 15 views. I don't see any build showcase. What is she even using? What weapon are you on? She might... Oh, no. This isn't on, Is she on Haran? Are we using the same weapon? No, it's not at the start. It's not nowhere. Not nowhere at all. Show us your build. I could just leave a comment. I'm too prideful. I can't be asking people to show their builds off. For now, I'm gonna keep bashing my head against the wall and see if I can think of anything here. It's a very quick rotation team. Eonson is the slowest unit here. That's that's crazy. Excuse me. Ugh. Coughing and dying. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm alive. I want someone to like, I need a vision, or like a ray to come down from the heavens, a ray of light to pierce my brain and enlighten me with what the hell I'm actually gonna do with this team. Maybe I can swap out Kirara for someone. Fischl just seems boring. I thought Lisa for the def percent shred.
Let me help you.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I want Fav Codex on her, though. I think I only have one fully leveled one. It's fine, it's fine. We just don't look at her damage. And basically, it's not going to be any different from Kuki's damage, so this works. But the ER is gonna be a little painful. Just a little painful. Hey, get over here. I could also go instructor on her too, but I would make her ER issues even worse. Tenacity, Lisa, no. Tenacity triggers off of skill hits, and she does not have an off-field skill. I was just gonna go Emblem. I could also go Noblesse, but I don't have a good ER Sands on Noblesse. I would have to get a better Noblesse set going. Maybe that's the second thing I'm gonna do. I need to get some more Noblesse pieces. Is Gilded first? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what artifacts I need to farm, but I need to stop building characters and farm more artifacts. Let's see how this feels. Okay, so at least she's at half energy. Not completely empty. But then it also slows down the team because she has a 20-second duration. Or she has a 20-second cooldown on her burst. You know what I mean. Teleporting back so he doesn't fly up in the air too soon. You have decent energy, right? Jingle, jingle, jingle when she walks. We love Kirara.
Control breathing. On my surrender, lady gentle. Come on.
No! I messed up. Okay, well, I already did a little more damage even with my scuffed little rotation there. Unbearable compulsion to stretch your resources too thin to have more toys to play with. Exactly. Like, why do you think... How do you think this ended up happening? What's the number now? Is it 63? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is 63. 63 level 90 characters and counting. I love my toys. I love my toys. I need more toys.
Stronger.
Let's spark things up.
The inclusion of snapshotting Lisa also has... I would not be having that issue with C4 Yansan.
Come a little closer.
Oh dear lord.
On my mark.
Lisa, must this happen?
Surrender, lady.
Let's go! Free, free. It isn't even hard. I aspire to make my account like that one day. Don't. It was a bad idea. At least don't level 90 all the characters. Just to, like, be reasonable. And take most of them to level just 80, I guess, if you really want to max them out. But my brain is sick, and I need to level 90 all my characters. '81's fine. Even like 87 is fine, but the last 3 levels cost so much more in XP books. I could barely even say it's worth it. Like what? Child? I never should have level 90 Child. But I did it. And I don't regret it. But it wasn't a good idea. 90 feels too cold. I'm a fucking evil robot. I'm an evil calculating robot. I need to for the sake of the damage, because it's like a 2% damage increase. And my evil little brain is like, you need to squeeze all the damage you can get out of every character. It's fun having a good enough account that you can clear stuff and then you can just start doing bullshit with it. But now I need to start getting new artifacts so I can do better bullshit. So I've just reached a... I've dug my own grave, I guess. It's not like it was a bad idea to do this stupid shit with my account. But you just have to be smart. Resources are so limited. It's weird, because I'm like, I feel like it wasn't smart what I did. It wasn't smart leveling all these characters. But I'm happy that I now have them all available. And if I was farming artifacts, I would not have them all available. But now, because I have them all available, I don't have any artifacts. It just feels like an unavoidable situation, I guess. Where... She's also doing it. I want to do a comparison. I need to see what number she hit against the Jade Plume. Because she was going against the Jade Plume first. What is this thing's danger resistance? Come on, do it. Oh, she's using Jade Cutter. I don't think Jade Cutter is all that much better. $33,000. Did she have a worse build than me? Am I ratioing the Kirara video maker? Grind artifacts to have a count of flexibility. Build units to have someone to put the artifacts on. Yeah. Except I skipped the artifact part. For the longest time, I still, I'm getting into farming artifacts more now. But for the longest time, I just wouldn't farm artifacts unless I had to. Am I? I haven't done my commissions for today. We could do a little farming. Alright, I'm being disingenuous.
Going out is tiring.
Great. Yeah, I see why she had Cookie in the team now. That was my fault. That was entirely my fault. That was me being dumb as hell. What is her ER at? Really? Really? Are you sure about that? Okay, good. I was considering going and getting weapon mats. But I can't. Physically cannot. Now I'm also finding... this. I have like more weapons that I want to level. Should have never started making content.
You're in for a little shock.
Because doing stupid stuff with all my... It's so bad. It's so horrible and bad. Because I want to do stupid stuff and I need to build the units to do the stupid stuff, but then I actually need to put gear on them to do the stupid stuff. Get out of
You're
here.
in for a little shock.
I guess I could do it now.
The Temple of Wisdom. Quick as a flash.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm doing way better. Wait, I couldn't E? Why didn't I E?
Make yourselves at home. Let's go.
Surrender and I'll be
Big brain move. You can't break through my very, very powerful shield. You are stupid and dumb, and I am immune. Maybe I should swap out. I don't know. I think I really do need to keep Lisa on this, because it's not even enough energy with this. I'm so mad that Lisa's, like, not that good. Because she's so cool, and I would use her in so many places, but Jesus Christ, is this burst cost just the worst thing ever? No way of generating particles aside from her hold skill, and she has an 80 cost burst. It's disgusting. I don't hate artifact farming, seeing the number go up. Yeah. Oh, on Akasha. No, I don't use Akasha. That's how I've gotten so anti-artifact pilled. Because you want to know what the answer, like whenever I ask myself the question of how good my builds are, you want to know what the answer always is? Good enough. Doesn't matter. Clearing the content with it. I don't need to be number 500 on Akasha. Because I kill the things. Alright. What should I do? I have 3 options here. I could continue my tenacity farming. I'm doing tenacity and pale flame. Because I'd like to get some pale flame pieces for Fremine to finish off his build. And tenacity is tenacity. You always need more tenacity pieces. It just keeps getting better with every update. I could go Deepwood Gilded. My Deepwood pieces are kind of good enough. Maybe I could spread out what Deepwood pieces I have. I never really find myself lacking for Deepwood, though. But I definitely need Gilded pieces. Maybe I should just strongbox them. Or, third option of Husk and Clam. My Husk pieces need upgrades, and I need Clam pieces. I don't have any Clam. I threw it all away. This is probably the smartest thing to do right now. It's like not even. What was I complaining about? I want more Gilded pieces. I want more Noblesse pieces. Was that it? Maybe. Oh. Oh, I might wait till I get cons on Dia, but I also want to go in this domain for child pieces and for Dea pieces. It's messed up caring about artifacts, because now I actually want to farm things. Could also go back here. I have so many domains. I don't even, like... Or I could just go back in Marisho saying Golden Troop. That's always an option. Never a bad idea to go in Marisho saying Golden Troop. Is that the move? Is this really the move? That's depressing. Because I want to spend time somewhere else. I'm a little sick of Marisho saying Golden Troop. Because I actually did spend a lot of time in it in Fontaine. Maybe I will, though. I could also go here at some point. Ugh. Caring about artifacts is actually the worst thing ever. I need better everything, and I actually need different sets now. That's not artifact domain. What do I feel like doing? I kind of feeling like I just want Gilded pieces. I don't want Deepwood pieces. I actively do not want Deepwood. So maybe I don't do that. I'm losing my mind here. I think the move is to go Marisho Golden Troop, and that makes me very upset. I don't want to. No. I don't like doing smart things. I like doing silly things. And then I'll run back. Should I do the friendship team? My brain is telling me that I should, but I also just want to keep playing DPS Kirara. So maybe I'll do that for 3 whole claims. I'm going back to Cookie.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Because she was a little worse, but a lot more fun. Doesn't have stupid ER needs. Top Codex, everyone's good, everyone's happy. Let's ball out. Let's gamble. Let's go gambling. I think I have, what, 3 claims? What time is it? It is 3 o'clock. Woof. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be horrible. I forgot multi-wave and Nahida.
Quick as a flash. Quick delivery. I see everything. Get with me. Make yourselves a move. Out of my way.
Stop moving around so much, dude. You'll die by yourself, I think. Yeah. Beautiful. How much EM did she get? Oh. That was with... Oh, she gets no elemental mastery from this? I mean, 120 from here. Oh, actually, I should be doing Cookie second. I forget about that. Whatever. I don't know if I care that much. Power of friendship versus the power of meow. Meow. Oh. My soul knew that this was the best idea. My soul could sense the good artifacts.
Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. This way. Stronger.
Meow time. Wee.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Get with me. Out of my way. Quick as a flash. Quick delivery.
This is the best character ever made. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to make a video about her. Come on.
Bond is strong.
Thank you. But at least I'm going to enjoy playing her as a DPS. How much resin do I have? I think I only have 1 claim left, right? Yes, I do. 1.5. Alright, thank God the substats are bad, because, like, why is the game trying to tell me to pull a Escoffier? Get out of here, dude. I don't want her. I'm not interested. No.
Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. This way. I'll settle this. Stronger.
Why are you slowing me down, funny man? Die.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Bond is strong. Terrify. Control breathing.
Burning has more damage? Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that. Because burning, I mean, Emily do a gazillion damage. And, Kirara also had Bennett. Okay, sure, dude, whatever. I don't even care. I have to now. I don't know that I have even enough Mora or experience to roll that. But I have to try. Right? Right? There's no way it's worse than my current attack stance. It's already better. It's already better. It's not gonna get to max. I do not have the Mora. I really thought that artifact stuff was gonna be kinder on my resources, but it's like just as bad. Maybe a little even worse than building characters. Come on. I can get that much by claiming my commissions. Who do I think you should pull on the 5.6 Chronicle banner? Yai. That's the only character that anyone should ever even consider pulling on that banner. Or the donut, yeah. Or just say fuck it, brick your account, go donut. Chiori's also a good choice. She's more boring, but she's probably better. I'm a big fan of her character is the thing. I like her personality and her visual design better than... Oh wait, I'm already on the right team. I like those better than I like Yai's. But Yai play cool. Yai be interesting.
Thank you for
Yippee!
add Ast
I didn't even have everybody available. How whimsical do you think running Albedo and Chiori together is? Solid 7. Neither of them... Albedo's a little whimsical on his own because haha funny Geo guy with EM buff. Chiori I don't think is very whimsical at all. But the twinning aspect of it gives them both like a solid few legs up in the whimsy category. Get Itokons on the Chronicle banner? Yeah. Do that. Or do that. Donut or Itokons. Getting any cons on this banner would brick your account, unless they're Chiori cons. So let's do our little... Get the freak out of here, man. I don't want you. Can't even finish leveling it, but we'll see if it's gonna be complete garbage or just okay. Yay! Yippee! It's gonna be usable. At the bare minimum, it's gonna be usable. That's nice. Because my current attack, Marsha says, you might wanna close your eyes for a second. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is all I had. I might actually have another one unleveled. I sort of doubt it though. Yeah, no. I have such horrible timepiece luck. It's ridiculous how bad my timepieces are. I didn't even realize I had this. This could be useful potentially. All right. Sino Chiori Sheila Farina. I could do that. I could show that one off. I'd be lying a little bit because I have C1 Chiori, so it's gonna be way better than it actually is. I guess I'll just to compensate, I'll put Chiori on. I'll keep her on Harbinger of Dawn because it won't actually activate.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Ready to do
Everyone is gonna be so messed up. Marina, who stole your swag? Oh. Of course Fischl did. I didn't even check if she has the right weapon. Of course she does. She's Farina. Hmm. Yeah, you can keep that. I don't really care. You're good. Yeah, you can keep that. To nerf you. I think Sino is completely ungeared though. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, buddy. Okay, buddy. Why are you on two-piece tenacity? What happened to you? I doubt this will be a particularly... It'll be fine. They'll get wheelchaired. But... not a particularly good Sino team, I don't imagine. But wait. Every weapon for Arena has the right weapon because she's holding it and she's perfect. Yeah, except there's one that's more perfect than others. Crazy how her best in slot weapon all the time with no exceptions is also the best looking on her. Actually, never mind, I'm sorry. That's just how signature weapons work.
So far,
They design the weapon to look good with the character, and they also make them the best weapon on that
need
character.
to rethink.
Duh. I'm being dumb. Okay, okay, freezing Genshin. Let's not do that again. This might be physically painful, but it will kill the guy. Don't ask me in how many rotations, because I won't be sure. Wee. Get your particles. Get your particles, sweetie. Sweetie. You have an ER Sans. I know that.
How dare you! Time to shine! And Lightning's echo!
I don't know why my computer started lagging out now.
Stay condemned. Penance is due. You stay condemned. Your penance is due.
I messed up. Wow. He died. It works fine. Wish I could turn off Chiori C1. Just showed up with bloodshot eyes and last night's clothes. It's just two-piece tenacity? Just two-piece... That's not a just. Sino on two-piece tenacity? That's a fucking, like, cardinal sin right there. Because the worst part about it is that he actually does skill spam, so it would maybe work. He gets his, where is this? I think he gets it every 4 seconds, so you don't get full uptime on it. Because you wouldn't be able to run, Thundering Fury, obviously, if you wanted 4-piece tenacity. But, like, there are probably teams where tenacity Sino is the move. You know what? I might know of a team where tenacity Sino is the move. I don't want to think it. I don't want to think it. Do I really not have it ready? I'm never going to play this team. Sorry, Yunjin. I tried to think of ideas to do with you, but it's just like, what do you do with Yunjin? What do you do with Yunjin? Nothing.
It would be my honor.
Where? Oh. I don't know why I started scrolling that far down looking for Sino. It's over for me. It is so over for me.
Let's get out there and make some friends.
Genuinely here,
The
tenacity
time to
Sino
tie
might be
my
the move.
hands.
And that's really rough, but it's something I might have to come to terms with. Probably not. Probably Thundering Fury is still better, because Thundering Fury you get reaction damage. And like Sino is doing like 99% reaction damage in this team, and he still does okay damage on field. But the fact, like, I think it might be close. And that makes my heart hurt a little bit. Thundering is OP on Sino. It's the only set that matters. If you're doing Gilded Sino, you're a fake fan. Gilded Sino, you don't know how to play the character. Just admit it. Tenacity could genuinely function here, though. And that makes me a little upset. Because most of the damage is coming from Emily and Fischl anyways. It is possibly more advantageous to buff them. I'm not going to test it because it's going to be way too close for me to be able to tell which is better. I had to play Sino when that boy puts on some shoes. Okay, alright then. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I remembered you called me a foot fan last night because I was a Sigma player. I was going to say that's part of the appeal, but I'm not going to say that anymore. I don't like feet. I just like that he's a barefoot goblin. Runs around without shoes on. I'm like a little fucking dumb kid. Anyways, I think I'm actually gonna call it here. My brain is rotting. I think I went through everything that I wanted to look at. And I found out some cool things. I found out some neat things. Yeah. Alright, that was a productive stream. 3.5 whole hours. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Had a good time. I learned some nice things. I played some silly teams. It all went as expected. And have a great rest of your weekend.